Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. At the 40. Inside the 20. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, starting the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Watch out now. 52. Set, hut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Smash. Smash. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
10 black.
From the gun, it's Love. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. Ricky Pearsall deep for the Niners. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the 49ers first down.
They'll look to throw.
He got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding him to just a short gain.
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get this ahead. A gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
70 range. Buffalo 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points. That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, But to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10. At their own
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready. 50. Hunt.
They'll start on the ground. Ethan Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Past the 45. Josh Jacobs. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. We are through 1. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Throw here to begin the drop. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That's out quickly and complete. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down. 10 black. You yellow. Set. Go.
On first down, it's Love. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
The open man is Reed. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For this entire first half, the secondary's really been on the ropes. I mean, they've already given up 3 touchdown passes, Mike. So if I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm saying until you prove to me that you can defend the deep ball, I'm going to continue to test the deepest layers of your coverage. This time it falls incomplete, but don't expect that to be the last time they go after it.
Now a give up the middle, and his defense up to the task there. Beat of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
6 yards on the play. Brings up.
That's going to be caught. He's into the clear again. And he's going to have a Niners first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
And the 49ers first down.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his left. And he's got another one. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't...
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works, so instead of 1, they get 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Red 38. 6, 7. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
5, 97. Here we go. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Boys, ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's front. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Jones now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
They send a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll air one out. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60, 52 press. Ready.
There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. He'll look to throw here on first down. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, and Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Black 40. Cut, cut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Room to run inside the 40. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Niners 28, Packers 21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Drive will start on the ground. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
There's that man again. Another pass. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's first and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Open man downfield is Kittle.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down.
60 Vice, cut my team, Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 19 Lion. Ready?
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes. And once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick six.
time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick six. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 black. Cut.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jenkins. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 35 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
Up the middle they go. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Ball throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On the double.
Third, they need 8.
Trouble, 38.
Under 10. Under 10.
Ready. Red, 30. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Safe kick, taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw here.
And he'll work his way down inside the 40. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. 39. Here's second down and 5. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That is caught wide on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
Room to run past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he will score again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play was something to watch.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Half midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll look to throw. Hawk. This is Ayuk. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, 49ers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers will cut the deficit to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we check white. 33. Yellow, blue, check. Set, go.
Now Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Set, hut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Finding room at the 35. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Black, 95. Set.
Running from the pistol is Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Set. 50, green.
On the ground is Jacobs. He'll manage only a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
Blue, 32. Ready?
We'll go play action with Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Real quick, let's go. 45, white. Blue striker. Ready.
On play action, Love. Moving outside the pocket, he keeps it himself. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
On the double.
Here's second and 9.
Ready. 52, blue. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Love. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Romeo dives. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Incomplete, but the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. And the incompletion brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third down and 4. He'll drop the throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. Third down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down, 49ers. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. That's the Packers' 31-yard line.
Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Book. And the Packers are going to get the football at their own 40.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Black 40. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
A gain of 4 as he's taken back.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, ready?
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run guard. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready.
Second down, they need 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Come on, set. Red, yellow. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal on the 7-yard line.
Here we go. Cut.
Here's the run. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
It's a loss of 5.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
Are you ready? Ready?
To throw is Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a fourth-quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here to begin the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Number 16. A gain of 15. First down, San Francisco.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12. First down, 49.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 back, 18 back.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, punt. Blue, set, punt.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
It's a loss of 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.